All right, well, we're gonna try this again. Hello, Future Life Artist Tribe. How is everybody doing? It's been a little bit since I've been here. I've been going live on my personal page and my business page, Beautiful and Confident, and then sharing the videos here. So I hope that you're still getting connected with me and hearing a little bit more about what I've been doing. But I wanted to come on here tonight because first of all, I missed you guys. And second of all, I got inspired by one of my customers who is having tremendous breakthroughs. We are working, she's one of my private clients, and we've been working for about, I don't know, maybe 2 months already. And she has gone through a lot of different things, a lot of different situations. She has certain physical limitations due to illnesses and a condition that is very rare and challenging for her. And she pretty much lost confidence on herself and her abilities and put herself back into a cocoon and decided that she was going to listen to that voice that tells you nobody wants to hear your story. Nobody wants to hear what you went through. You're just not good for anybody. Nothing you have is, you're pretty much finished. Have you heard that voice before? It tells you you're finished. You don't have anything else to offer. Don't bother trying to tell people what you're going through. They're going to think you're just complaining. They're going to think you just want pity, for them to feel sorry for you. When in fact, people need to hear what you have to say. And I went through the same thing as well. I didn't understand why I had been bullied my whole life. I was bullied when I was a child. I was bullied in high school, and then I was bullied in college, and then I was bullied when I was dating again online, and it's been hard. And then I also had several different conditions. I was a very bad asthmatic. I had asthma since I was 5, and I would have to miss school a lot. I had to live kind of sheltered from all kinds of things because my parents were trying to protect me from being sick all the time. So I didn't have a childhood like everybody else had, where I went out and I had fun, and I couldn't even play in the rain because I'll be sick the next day, and then I'll be in the hospital. And so I was sheltered a lot, and I grew angry at why did I have all these limitations, physical stuff. Then I got very depressed for years and years and years, so I couldn't really give my voice and help anyone with what I had. And so I ended up going into this process of feeling I don't have a purpose. There's no reason for me to live. There's no reason for me to be here. If I left today, this world, nobody will miss me. And those years were very dark. And I wasted so much time because I had no idea that God had a purpose for me. And when I finally found my purpose, that it was to have all of these conditions, to have depression, to have been bullied, to have been a sick child, a sick adult. I needed to go through all of that stuff so that I could inspire someone else today. So if today you are going through some type of medical condition, if you have a chronic illness, if you have a physical limitation that doesn't let you move forward, that limits you from doing certain things that you wish you could do, if you're depressed, if you are shy, if you feel like you don't have the skills, the talent, the self-esteem, the confidence, the voice, you're so absolutely wrong. You're so wrong. Going through the things that you're going through is what other people need to get inspired. If your life is perfect, if your body is perfect, if your mind is perfect, then who can you inspire? Most people cannot be perfect. Nobody is perfect. And most people don't have an easy life. And most people don't have health. And most people don't have a perfect body. And most people didn't go to school. And most people don't have all these abilities and knowledge that you may have. And they're making it A lot of them are making it, and the ones that are not making it, perhaps they need somebody to encourage them. Perhaps they need to somebody that struggled so that they can see that it can be done. A friend of mine shared with me the Sprinkle of Jesus is an app that sends you a message from Jesus kind of thing. And it said, I sent you this mountain so that you can show others that it can be moved. Can you imagine that? I mean, are you listening to this? You got a mountain. You have this challenge. You have this physical limitation. You have this illness. Hey, Yvette, so that you can show others that it can be moved. If you don't get a challenge in your life, if you don't get a problem, if you don't get a disease, if you don't get problems with your weight, how are you going to show someone else that needs faith and hope that it can be done, that it can be overcome, that you can climb the mountain, and that you can break it little by little? If you don't have that, how are you going to show that to someone else? So today I'm super thankful on Thankful Thursday for all of the things that I have gone through. For my depression years, for my bad marriages, for my bad relationships, for the struggle in school, for my illnesses, for my body that has gone up and down in weight, for the struggle of struggling with food, for the struggle of being shy and not being able to be heard. I am thankful for all of that today, because I see that it needed to happen so that I can encourage someone else, and that I can show that you can break out of this cocoon, and you can use everything that you had, all of your pain, all of your past experiences, to help someone else. I'm doing well, Yvette. I'm doing well. I'm inspired today. I'm sharing how one of my private clients is really having some huge breakthroughs, and is able to inspire other people now that she's able to let go of those fears and speak up and share her voice and share her pain and share her illness and share her experiences with someone else. You have what you need to make someone get up from where they're at, get out of their darkness, break out of their own cocoon, become a butterfly. You can be beautiful and you can be confident because someone else needs it, not because you need it. It's not about you, ladies. When the world stops revolving around you, when you stop making everything about yourself, and you realize that it's about someone else that needs you, everything is just appears. Everything is like magic. You find your purpose. You find a reason to push forward. You find a reason to punch the wall, punch the wall, punch the wall until you can break it. You find a reason to get up early in the morning and do something for yourself because someone else is counting on you to do it first. If you haven't been exercising, you have to get up because someone needs to see your change. Someone needs to see that it can be done. Doesn't matter how busy you are, how sick you feel, how heavy you got. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter that you struggle with a food addiction. If you can punch that wall and get up, and every time you mess up and you eat all the food you weren't supposed to eat, but the next day you wake up with energy and you say, I'm gonna do it today. I'm gonna eat less today. Because someone else needs to see the transformation that I can go through so that they can push and go through it too. Live for others. Live to inspire others. Be an inspiration. Be a motivation for someone else. The world will become so much easier for you. Your problems will be so much smaller. You will embrace them, you will love them, and you accept them and thank God for them. Because you know that someone else needed you to go through that so that they can be helped. So tonight I'm going to leave you with that. And I hope that you feel some of this energy and get motivated and inspired to do something that you have wanted to do. and haven't been able to because you lack confidence, you lack self-esteem, you lack willpower, and you have been telling yourself that you're not worth it, that you don't have anything to offer, that you're just a sick person, that you're just a fat person, that you're just too skinny, you're not too tall, you're not too short, you're too short, you're too tall, your hair is not long enough, your hair is kinky, you are dark, you're white, you're yellow, you have an accent, you don't have an accent. Who cares? God made you the way you needed to be made, gave you the mountain you needed to move so you can show others His glory and His grace. So I hope you all have a good night. Thanks, Yvette, for being here. And comment below what you have that you're moving, what mountain you're trying to move, that you're going to allow to be moved so that someone else can be inspired. Have an amazing night. Good night. Love you all.